a member of a criminal group decided to leak a ton of information about their operations and how they do things and what they do. They basically spoof someone's phone number and they call an Apple support line. And then that Apple support line lets them send a password reset to the phone. And then that's when he literally says out loud, "Oh, so you are the real Apple."
This is Apple.
Yeah, exactly. Because they abused a valid channel to reset an account.
A lot of technical controls have gotten into place, and hacking the human on the phone, right, is easier than necessarily coming up with a new compromise to a MFA system or something else that's unknown.
It is interesting to see criminals turn on each other and share all the TTPs. There was a dental company based out of Indianapolis, I believe, that was caught lying through their teeth. They were recently fined $350,000. They were hit by ransomware, specifically Medusa Locker, and they told their clients, "Oh, no, we just lost your data because we were formatting a hard drive." They weren't fined for lying. They didn't really do the whole HIPAA thing. There was no password policy until January 2024.
Well, and the servers were in the break room. So you could heat up your burrito and check on the server at the same time.
So the server's in the break room. They have no password policy. They have like zero security posture at all. And they made backups, but they didn't test them.
Casley Joseph said, "We had your data in our pocket when we had them in the washer. Sorry."
Motorola makes these ALPR cameras, and they automatically capture all these plates. So they could type in a license plate and probably be able to correlate where that car was at a certain time. Essentially, there was no security on these devices.
Can you imagine how much you could dock someone with this? Like, you know where their car is potentially all the time.
I guess the security deployment was more of like supposedly a layered approach that everyone forgot about that first layer, which was, blocking it off from the internet.
So this is something that the Biden administration has been pushing for a long time, is to put, as John would say, the good housekeeping seal of approval on devices.
I think it's a start, okay? I think its heart's in the right place. The reason why I think that this is absolutely stupid is if you put the sticker on the box, you say it's secure, people buy it because it's secure, and that doesn't mean it's secure moving forward. It has this idea that something can be a secure state.
Yeah.
A device can be secure, and once it's secure, it's secure. And security is a continuous updated process that we always have to work for, and that's what we're actually missing.
Path of Exile 2, an admin account was hacked. Someone password guessed or credential stuffed their way into an admin's account and then disappeared a bunch of items from people's inventories. I do want to give a shout out to the company behind this. The developer went on a podcast and basically said, like, the direct quotes are in the article, but it's "we effed up. We screwed this up. We're sorry. We're going to make it right."
This was really a class act for them, so kudos.
So let's talk about this AWS native encryption thing. The cool thing about it is they just use a customer provided key to encrypt the data. It's nothing new. It's just ransomware being ransomware, but it is interesting to think about using native functions of a cloud app to encrypt data. So ransomware, do you trust if the decryptor works? Because you might pay the ransom and then the decryptor doesn't work. At least with this, the decryptor works because it's just native S3 encryption. I want to talk about the Steezy Cannabis hack, specifically because of the data that was disclosed in the hack.
Are we going to end on a high?
This is a marijuana delivery or cannabis delivery service that's apparently pretty popular in California. As you'd imagine, this company has to do KYC. So know your customer, meaning to get cannabis products delivered to your door, they have to verify that you're over the age of 21. What that means is they have to have copies of your driver's license or your KYC data. And in this case, we see that the KYC data was disclosed. The company that runs Pornhub and all those other large porn sites are required to do KYC for their customers. Now,
VPN sales are out the roof.
Yes.
Now, obviously, that's for marijuana is one thing I guess we can all get behind, of like kids shouldn't be buying marijuana and having it delivered to their doors. But it gets into like this KYC data is risky data to hold on to. And the more companies that are holding on to it, like bigbutts.com probably shouldn't have a copy of my driver's license, right? Like
Nor do you want them to, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah. But that's what the law has required.
Join us for live InfoSec news every Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Black Hills InfoSec YouTube channel.